Alrighty, let's have a look at our game and see what we can see. As usual, it's for learning purposes only. If I'm picking on you or anything, again, it's not because you're bad, it's just pointing out things that we can do better. Okay? Alright, so let's have a look. Okay, so we lost middle, ball gets back, this one has to come back as well. Okay. And then straight through the middle, unlucky, probably should have been a hit there. Now let's just back it up again, sorry. So you see, these are the things we're kind of looking for, right? Like I've got the ball, right? I've already got a ball, and look at where everyone is looking, right? Right, these are small mistakes already where we get free outs. Okay, and the better and better teams we play against, less and less of these opportunities will come up. For instance, right, it might only be one person not watching, right, instead of 5. So these are little things we're looking for. Off the rush, right, there's a good pass back off the rush. Let's just go back just a tiny bit. Can we do that? Alright, so nuance here, right? I'm right-handed, right? Look where the ball's coming in. I need the ball over here somewhere, right? I want to take it in my stride and be like ready to throw straight away. Okay. Okay, not bad. Should be an out. Alright, so first rush, not bad. Should be an out. Whatever. Okay, now in this scenario we've only got one ball because I threw our second one. Obviously not ideal, but if we'd gotten a hit off the rush, or maybe the ball comes back, it's whatever. We're kind of like trading it out a little bit here. Okay, I like the early pressure. Okay, early pressure is good. Tried to trade it out, it's fine. It's alright. Right now we should be 1 for 1. Well, I missed my throw, so it is what it is. Okay. So we know on our team, okay, we know on our team, the attack line, right, we come together to the center, right, the center, and we make the call what we want to do, right? How do we decide where we're throwing? We look at who's got the balls, okay, look at who's got the balls. This is probably going to be a center throw because both the wings have a ball, right? If we saw a ball here and a ball here, right, then we're probably going to call for a right throw. Okay, we're avoiding, we're extending the distance so that we've got a free throw. Right, so we come up. Okay, Mark here's done a good job. He's taken away everyone's momentum. Right, he's faking at you guys, and now there's no momentum in attacking the line. Okay, James, you probably should be out here. Alright, invalid throw. I know it slipped out of your hand, but it's what it is. We talked about in the previous video, right, about that middle range, right? Now, we've got 3, we're coming up to the line, okay? I want you to see, oh, it might be easier to do this in a different color, right? We're talking about that mid-range, right? Where is he? Okay, where is he? In that mid-range. It's the license for us to just hammer him, right? Alright, I'm telling you now, against real good players, they're struggling to react to block this, alright? This is really bad. Alright, we know. Well, it's not really bad, but it's pretty bad, right? We know. This distance is 4 meters. Alright? This distance is 4 meters. What's his reaction time? What? Point 1, I'm going to say like 0.14. Okay. So, Kenny? Big tick, man. It's a great take, right? This guy is too far up. Okay. Okay. Now, James's ball rolled over, remember? So we're down to 1 again. 1 ball. We got 4. Alright. We like this, being active. Alright. Trying to draw the throws. We can look at the feet. Alright, the angles. Angles. Most likely coming for Kenny, alright? Even this guy. Alright. Look at the angles. We're looking at Kenny here. Okay. Great dodges. It's great, Kenny. This is also a mistake. Like, yes, like Ken's far up in that zone that we were just talking about, right? But the difference here is we've got balls, right? We've still got 2. I think we had 3. Just go back. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we've got 3 balls. We've got 3 balls, alright? So even though Kenny, alright, is up in this zone that we're talking about, up in the mid-range, right? This is okay. Alright? And what's the nuance here? Right? The nuance is no ball. Right? The ball is that diagonal that we were talking about. Right? The longer diagonals. Extra distance. And that's why Kenny gets away with this a little bit. Alright? If Scott here had the ball and can push up, then Kenny's in a bit of trouble, right? Because then he has to pay attention, alright? You look at Ken, he's looking at where the balls are. Alright? If Ken has to look here and here, you're asking for trouble, okay? So, we play on, he throws, now we've got 4, that's a mistake, right? It's a mistake by them. Okay, now nitpicking, right? We're making the call up here, right? Or should be back over here, right? Sure, we're going up together. We've got 4. Right, good double. We like it. Right, this one, a mistake. Okay, had to hold that. That was our second ball. Right, we know he's up. It's fine. Right, but Kenny, your job here is basically what he's done to you, right? You need to fake at him to stop his momentum, right? You stop him from moving up, and that gives everyone else time to get back, right? And your whole job up here, right, is to make Mark here make the decision, right? Is he going to throw at you, right? Or is he going to stop, right? Because if he keeps coming forward, what's going to happen? You're going to throw at him. He's not going to be able to react. He'll go out, right? So he has to stop. And if he doesn't want to stop, then he's got to make a decision. Is he going long or is he going short, right? We all know that short is the better play, but you've got a ball. You can block, alright? So you're making him make a quick decision, right? And this is one of those things that we're talking about applying pressure to teams, right? Even though we're not doing anything. You could have just faked, and that was enough pressure to make him make a decision, right? And possibly make a mistake, right? Okay, so it should be a double. Okay. Talked about this going like sidewards, turning to away from the ball, alright? Take it back just a little bit. So here, okay, ball forward. Look where the ball is. The ball's over here. Where's your body? Over here. Okay, so we want to get the ball over in front of your body. Alright, out in front of you. So when a ball hits, it's got a long angle to deflect and away from you. Alright. And the other thing you want to do here is you're looking at these two, right? And who's letting go of the ball first. Alright. So this one got let go of first, right? And now you're making the decision, am I dodging this and blocking this, right? Or are you blocking this and dodging this, right? You can't block both. Okay? So again, I'm going to try and go through this really slow, right? Right, you turn away from it, right? You could have dodged this way, right? There's room. You can dodge to the left. You've got a ball, you can jump to the left and dodge at the same time, right? You're getting stuck in this corner. Alright. That's a double, I know. It's like tough gig, right? 2 balls. But you can do better there. 100% you can do better there, right? Okay. All good. So we're on 2 balls, alright, because one rolled over. So we're on defense again. Okay. Now, it's very slight, alright, but you can see the pattern that we were talking about, okay? Oh my god, if I could draw. Alright. You can see the patterns where we know that this is kind of free, right? If Kenny wants to take this right now, this is kind of free. Alright, and if Mark wants to go, alright, look who's watching and ready to come up the court, okay? Okay, now the back in the line, right? How do we analyze this? Okay. Look at our mid-range. Alright. So now we're asking ourselves, does Kenny take this, right? At the moment, he's kind of here by himself, right? It's kind of like Bailey's a little bit behind. I'm getting a ball that's like coming off the back wall, right? Just go forward just slightly, right? So Kenny's getting attention. It's a bit of a fake look, still looking. He's kind of looking up the court, right? There's nothing here. Okay. So no, they got out of their neutral zone. Okay. Now, the next part of this that we're analyzing, remember, they've got two balls, right? A ball here, and a ball here, right? No ball. So realistically, we should be calling for Kenny to throw here, okay? Now, in games, it doesn't always work out perfectly, right? I had momentum coming up the court already, where Kenny was kind of staggered, and Bailey was a little bit late coming up, right? Now, the other thing we have to take into account in this situation, right, is what are the players doing? Okay, well, what are their body positions? Does this look like a catching position? Does this look like a catching position? Right? What is the distances? Right? Is that too far? Okay. What is the distance off the back line? Right? Or even the attack line, remember, we know. 4 meters, right? And then the other thing is, even though they've got balls, does this look like... do these look like a throwing position, right? Where if I throw the ball, how quickly can they throw the ball back? Okay, so this is just basically a free throw for me. I'm full license to throw as hard as I can here, right? Anything that comes back, right? Anything that can possibly come back is going to be late. Okay, so realistically, how this should play out is, for me, right? Either this is a big fake, right? Here, and I blast him, or this is a big fake, right? Because I've got all the momentum, and Kenny hits it. Okay. Now, could we go for Scotty? Right? Technically, yes, this could be a right call to go for Scotty. But at the same time, right? We know Scotty can catch, right? He's very athletic. To throw a single at him is a bit of a risk, right? So, you know, this is where we're kind of making all these different decisions really fast in the game. Okay, like, let's see. Let's just go back just a little bit. Okay, so they're about to throw. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Right? So we've got 3 seconds to take into account all that info and make the right play. Okay, and it's not always we're not always gonna be able to make the right play, but I want us to start to being able. I want us to get into that spot where we can see these things when we're coming up the court, and we don't necessarily have to talk about them, right? We don't necessarily have to make a call. We can just know that, okay, this guy's standing at the attack line. We should probably throw at him, you know? We can see that someone's out of position, and we can set him up with a big fake, right? Is it going to be how we get our easy outs, how we apply our pressure throughout the game to force mistakes and errors, right? Now, We also talked about in the previous video about center throws and how they're the optimal throw, right? Because the ball can go here, can go here, you can go here, right? And my body position can basically look the exact same, right? So now, after Riley's been absolutely railed through the middle, right? Now these guys, right, are like, shit, we're next, right? So now they're on edge. Sco's like, shit, I couldn't do anything. I don't have a ball. I couldn't protect anyone. And Mark over here is like, shit, my job was to protect someone there and I didn't even fake. I didn't do anything, right? So this is the little like pressures that we can build on people, right? Not only that, right? When you get people caught in the mid-court, right? You get people caught in that mid-range area that we're talking about. Balls often, if you throw hard, often come back to us, right? Every now and again, unfortunately, so they often come back to us, but every now and again, depending on the player position, like if they're up here, alright, if they're like halfway up the mid zone, if we throw hard and we hit a corner, a lot of times it can bounce back in and they get caught. So we just have to be aware that up these like mid kind of in the middle of the mid range, the ball has time to deflect and get rebound catches. So, you know, say Riley was up here, right? I'd want to throw like straight at him, right? I wouldn't want it to be like off to the side and risk deflections, right? And the same over here. I wouldn't want to throw on this side. I would want to kind of throw across him so that if it does deflect, it goes out of the court. Okay, little mini nuances, but you know, things to think about or to improve upon. Continue on. All right, this ball's rolling over. All right, it's definitely going to make it over. Kenny, you can just leave this. Right, you can just leave this. It's going to be our ball. This is a mistake on our part, right? And like I said, when you get caught up in that mid-range, right? Yeah, this is a perfect example, actually, right? Right, again, mid-range. This is actually even further up. This is our danger zone, basically, right? Right, when you get caught in the neutral zone, right? We're talking about rebounds, and look what happens, right? Look what happens. Right? Big rebound. Let's do that again. Big rebound, right? Now you might say that was a lucky rebound, but I can tell you now, after 15 years of dodgeball, it happens more than you think, to the point where it's a pattern, okay? Okay, so I'm not sure what this is from Mark, to be honest. Let's just go back slightly. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've got 3 balls. This is a mistake from Mark, alright? He's thrown away another ball. Okay, now we've got 4. Right, well, we had 4. And then we're pretty unlucky off the wall. Bounces back over to them, right? Unlucky. So now we've got 3. Okay. Here's a pattern that I was talking about, right? Things that happen. Alright, so we want to be in the line. Okay. Now let's just quickly have a look. Now I'm coming up. Now again, right? I've already got the ball. I've already got the ball, right? Who's paying attention, right? Okay. Gotta be asking these questions, right? How am I choosing my targets when I'm throwing, right? Okay. Now he's looking. Okay. Now he's looking. Now what's the next order of operations, alright? How am I aiming? How am I aiming this? Okay, let's... Okay. Here we go. I'm about to throw. I want to ask you, where does he have to dodge, right? Can't dodge right. He can't dodge left, right? So, in my mind, he has to go onto either of his feet. Okay? Onto his feet. Okay? These two are out of court. Okay? They should be out. Okay. Oh my god. It's just keeps coming. Right? Scotty gets caught trying to get a ball. Takes him. Perfect. Right? Take advantage of the little opportunities that arise in the game where someone's attention is caught. Okay? Mark's busy dodging, alright, so he can't respond even if you want him to. Beautiful. Okay, we're back on defense, 2 versus 3. Okay. Let's just analyze this for a second, right? Now, we haven't even done any defensive work this game, right? Realistically, every time they've come up to throw, there's been no wings throwing back at them, right? Nothing's happened. We haven't done anything on defense yet. And I want you to see already where they're throwing the ball from. Look at this. Right? They can go up to here. Right? They're already so far back. Right? This is like them trying to be safe from rushbacks at this point, right? They're scared of rushbacks. Okay? And this is opening up catches for us. Right? Because they're so far back, this is opening up catches or easy dodges. Comes in, easy dodge, right? This is what we want to see. That little 2-step up, right? Again, that little 2-step up, right? And then when looking, right? Throwing position. Is this a throwing position? Right? This is when we can kind of make a decision, right? Are we going to blast someone? Okay. We've already talked about zones. Okay. Our mid-range. Keep drawing it, making it really obvious, right? And our really dangerous zone, right? The neutral zone. Okay. So who's our target here, right? We're already in a position to throw, right? True or not? Like we've taken the step up, We're at that point where we're deciding, is anyone out of position? Right? Look at this. I'll show this again. Right? I've shown you the pattern in the previous video. Okay? Okay. If he wants to do a big cross, you're ready. Okay. Do we take it? Right. Why don't we take it? Right? And why is this one taken? Alright. Look at this now. He's gone back even further. Right? He's thrown. Okay, as the play develops, this is what's going to open up. Right? Okay. Look at it without stopping. Right? Alright, fair enough. This was a little bit of a fake, right? This was a little bit of a fake. We'll take it. Okay? You didn't throw because it was a fake. Fine. Respect it. But if you wanted to absolutely blast him, right? Back yourself and blast him. You can absolutely do that. Right? And again, it's just, sorry, I know I'm harping on about this, but it's important, right? He's not going to get any power on that throw, right? Look at his body position, right? This is slightly better now. You've already beaten him to the spot. Like, you should just go first here, I think. Right? Okay. Now we're asking, do we want to rush him down, right? Do we want to rush him down? And is this guy ready to protect, right? Is he coming across now? Because the ball's gone. No ball, no ball. Right? See what happens? Okay. Okay, very lucky. Good block. Okay, there's a ball. There's a ball. There's a ball. Right? You should already be running at him. Okay, if Bailey had a ball, he should be running at him. And right now, I should be running at him. Right? Okay, see that? Straight away. As soon as the ball hit my hand, pushing up the court, right? Okay. He applies pressure. But he's got this issue. He has to look at both of us. Alright. Is he throwing? Right? He's not throwing. Is he far up the court? Yes. Okay. Again. Is that a catching position? Is this a catching position? Okay. Personally, I think that was a good throw, right? Good dodge. This could also come in now, right? He's off balance. All of his weight is on that foot. This could come in. Okay. Got to remember, in this spot, right, they've only got 3 players. Okay. If we give them 4 balls, right, they can only throw 3. Okay. If you use this opportunity to get this guy out right now, right, we'll have 1 ball, right? So 3 people with 1 ball, right? They will have, what, 4 balls for only 2 people, right? So they might trade 1 person out later on, but it's completely fine, right? Okay, apparently we got 3. Well, apparently we had 4 when I threw, so this one should have come in earlier, right? But again, small things that happen during the game, Everyone needs a ball, right? Right? Perfect. Alright. Now, against the really good teams, this might only happen, I don't know, twice a game. Right? But also against a good team, this might win us the set. Okay? And again, when people are getting caught a little bit too far up, ball comes back to us, right? Okay. Now, I'm trying to pressure, right? I know the ball's out, it has to come in. I'm trying to stop him from throwing at you. Okay. But, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Get back. Okay. 2 balls. Blocks. Okay. So when we were talking about. Okay. It's very slight, but it's getting there, right? It's getting to this kind of arrow, right? Because Bailey's decided to back off. You've thrown in your backing off, right? And I'm trying to draw this guy, but Mark throws as well. Okay. Right. Look, I'm looking. This is what happens with this wide angles, right? Is you can only look one way. A ball comes in, right? And I can only block one of them, right? So where this play can be better is Bailey's still got a ball and you've got to be more aware that this can come in, right? Arm up, at least ready to throw, okay? Okay, the double's fine. Good dodge. Okay. That was a mistake. Right. Can choose to double now. You can even look, right? Look how far up he is. You can take this if you want. Right? There's no ball here. Okay. Alright, he backs off. It's fine. You know you've got balls. Now he double. Okay. Catching position. This guy's looking to dodge, so alright, good decision. I like it. Together. Balls kind of the same time. Slightly staggered. Is good. Okay. Great job. Perfect. That's what we want. Ow! Now it's 2v1. Okay. I'm not sure how much time is left. But now we just got to make sure when we throw, right, keeping it low. Right? Don't give him any easy catches. Okay. So, no easy catches. I want to see where this hits it, right? Okay, you've hit him like right in the chest. All right. Outcome, right? The outcome is good. Execution, not so good, right? All right, you've thrown like way ahead. All right, this ball's just left. Okay. You have to be more calm in this situation, right? There's no rush here. We got plenty of time, to work together here, right? Instead of just throwing a single at his chest, right? You can throw 2 at his feet. You know, you can do 1 high, 1 low. You can do a myriad of different things, right? You could even throw kind of across and then this one comes across, right? So he doesn't know which one to try and go for or which way to dodge. There's many things we can do here, but in this particular case, right, you've gone too early, right? But result good, right? We get the out and the round. Alright, so let's see how our second rush goes, right? So we lost the first middle ball. The 1 in throwback was good, and then the wing throwback was non-existent. Let's see what happens. Okay. So they weren't paying attention, right? We should still be sprinting up to get the balls, right? Still sprinting up. Right, this is a little bit joggy here, right? Now, there's no pressure, right? So, here, right? Okay, all the positions are good. Nathan's one particularly, very good. 1 foot over the line. Okay, about to pick up the ball. Okay, Bailey, you can attack the line harder, have 1 foot over. Okay. Kaylin's is fine as well. Middle line you can't go over, so this is perfect, right? Now, okay. A bit more. So, we know line is about here, right? We need to be flicking the balls, right? Let's just do this again. Sorry. Ken's case, Ken's a left-handed, so we want the ball out here somewhere, right? As he's running onto the line, right? I'm right-handed, so I want it across as I'm hitting the line. Okay, and James has to be coming up, right? And the same thing across. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we've done this little loopy thing, right? Look where he's having to catch it up here, right? Bailey's one. Look at me, like I'm already attacking. Ball's slightly on the wrong side, like I'd prefer it over here. Okay. Nathan, nothing's happening, right? We should be looking to come up, right? Because what happens, right? Say they've lost middle, right? They want to get this ball back, and this ball wants to come over here. So he's now has to look and has to look. Okay, so this is an opportunity to apply pressure, right? And get an out, right? Even this guy is an opportunity to get an out, right? He's stuck up here in the neutral zone, right? And I'm already running. Okay, now shit throw, like partly my fault. It's a bit squashy in here, right? I felt like I didn't have enough room, but upon reflection, like if I want to show you the angle that I wanted to throw at here, it's kind of coming through. It's kind of throwing through Bailey right now, Kaylin right now, right? Alright, so realistically, what could be happening here is Ken would be in the same position. I mean, Ken can't see anything right now, but if we were doing this right, Ken would be hitting, right? And I'm looking at either Mark or one of these three that aren't paying attention, right? But it looks like they're all paying attention, so it's probably just looking to hit Mark. Right. Okay, I miss again. Just bad. Okay. And then we call hold, right? Nathan calls hold, which is good because we've got 2 balls now, right? So we're on defense, they're on offense. Okay. So again, here's how we're talking about our setup, right? Our defensive setup. Oh my god, can I... Let's see if it will let me... Oh, it will not. Okay. Well, we'll just freehand it then, I guess. Alright. There's our attack line, right? We want the wingers up a little bit more. Okay. Here I am playing that middle section, right? And this is what I was talking about. Alright. Bailey has to be behind me, right? You've got all this room in behind, right? He should have all this room in behind. Right, if we look at the distances, right? This is how it should kind of look like. Alright. If we do it, well, if we do it evenly, right? Right? And then do a third, right? Look at all that room we have to dodge, right? And you can come in behind, right? You can come in behind, right? And then if Bailey's standing in the middle, you can go to the right or to the left, right? There's heaps of room in here, right? But we've got to give it to each other. We've got to stand in the right spots. Okay, so first attack. Let's try and analyze this a little bit as they come up. Is there a fake? So there's no real fake. And they just come out straight with a big middle throw. Okay. This is all fine. Alright, we dodge. Alright, we're looking for that 2-step. For the 2-step. And just seeing what they're gonna do. Are they gonna stay up? Right? Are they gonna stay up? Are they gonna retreat? Right? And end up doing that kind of triangle pattern that we're talking about. So let's just see. So Scotty gets out fast, right? These are where mistakes come in, right? Scotty gets out fast, Mark gets out fast, so they retreat, right? Who stayed up? Okay, you've done your little 2-step. He's decided to say, hey, I don't like that. I'm going to throw at you. Well, hey, guess what? You've just drawn a ball. Now we've got 4, right? This is already a mistake, right? And then again, we're looking at the patterns that happen during the game, right? Talked about this, right? Now I think Nathan's got a ball, right? He should be looking to lock down, right? As you rush back, right? And he's looking across. This is what it's looking like right now, right? Okay. So Nathan, right? We talked about this as well, right? Where we said it's not our optimal thing, right? We don't really like these big crosses, but I also want you to see why this is free, right? Look at the distance. Do you see the distances? There's no reply here, right? This is a free throw. Now, the other thing that we could do better here is maybe Kenny could like put in like a quick fake so that he's still paying attention, but you know, nuances here, right? This is all happening very quickly, right? Throw, block. The throw comes in instantly, right? He dodges. What have we got? We've got 2 balls now. We've got 3 balls, right? Somehow it's come back over here. Alright. If If we analyze it a little bit, okay, he's right in that mid-range, okay, he's in that mid-range. He doesn't have a ball, right, so he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Now, Nathan's already thrown, right, and you've moved up the court, right, so this distance, right, it's still there, but this is manageable. Now you've just got to be aware, right, you're kind of like locked in right now, right, you're locked in, zoomed in, tunneled. I guess tunneled is a better word, right? You're tunneled into this guy. You just got to be aware that this is here, right? Because I'm still recovering a ball. Nathan's thrown, right? This is all on you here, right? Okay, bang, huge hit, right? And he's looking across like, what the hell? Mark, like, protect me a little bit. And Mark's like, God damn. People are getting caught out of position and I'm too far away to protect them, right? Okay. So, little fake there, right? Ball's coming over to us, right? Just securing it, right? He's got one ball. They really want this. Okay. Let's see what happens. Rolls into them. It's fine. Okay. They should never let me get that. Right? This is illegal right here. This is illegal. Okay, they have 3. Okay. Back into our defensive stance, kind of. Our defensive formation. Alright, with our line. Here we go. Wingers are up a little bit more this time. This is looking good. Again, right? You need to be over behind me. You can be across more, right? And then you can move out a little bit more as well. And then you've all got enough room to dodge, right? So last time, they just did a big throw through the middle, straight out. Alright. So now we're looking at the wingers, right? We're saying, okay, if they're going to keep doing that, is it a pattern, right? We're looking, is it a pattern? We're looking, is he right or left-handed? Okay, well, he's right-handed. So that means his body is going to be coming through across that way, right? So if we do want to counter, right? Nathan's the counter, right? If we're talking about pre-throws, right? If we're going to pre-throw, like say we catch them attacking the line hard and we want to pre-throw, can be either. Okay, we don't want them to know where the pre-throw is going to come from, right? Because they've already got a ball in their hand, they're not going to have time to drop the ball and catch it. Whereas if it's a counter and their body's turning into where the throw is coming from, there's a chance that it just gets stuck in their stomach, right? Their hands are in the vicinity, they just might pluck it. Okay, so let's just see how we apply our pressure on defense. All right, we already know that me playing up is creating a little bit of pressure. We're saying, are you going to throw at me? All right, and then obviously, if I wanted to do something more, maybe I'd move over a bit and I'd be like, Scotty, do you want to throw at me? Right. The other thing we can look at again, right? This little pattern here. Okay. The distance. Right? Is this free? Is this free? Let's see what happens. All right. We'll just go through it slowly. See what happens. Okay. This is something we've talked about before as well last season about mirroring. Right? Look, he's getting set to throw. Okay. He's almost ready. Look who else is getting set to throw. Okay. Is he set to throw? Right. Right. Look at the position. Is he set to throw? Okay, this guy's kind of ready to throw. What are we doing over here? Is this a throwing position? Like, are we mirroring? Right? What pressure are we putting on the throwers here? Right? How are you guys on the wing? Right? How are you guys on the wing? Protecting us. Yeah. Okay. This is what I'm going to ask you the question, right? So Nathan, how are you protecting us? Oh, you're like looking like you're about to throw at this guy, right? Maybe you're faking, right? Look where the line is here. Look where the line is, right? And this is where they could be throwing from. Okay, let's just go a little bit further, right? Okay. See throwing? Right? Okay. Where is the pressure? Remember, if he throws, it's your counter if you want it, right? But you've also got this guy, right? Look at his feet. This is a nice little trick to see where people are going to throw sometimes, right? Just look at their feet and the line. Okay, and it's usually going to be like this. Okay, most of the time that's how it's going to be. Anyways, just keep going a little bit more. Okay, 2 fakes. Alright. What's their line? Has their line come in? A little bit, right? Is this still on? Right? Is this still on? Maybe. Mark's looking like he's a bit more in a throwing action, right? The ball's there. He's getting ready to kind of like extend. Okay. And that's like the end of the play, really. Right? So we had 2 fakes, and then Mark's thrown from like way back, right? Is this a threat? Realistically, is this a threat to us? No. Right? There's nothing. Right? And then he's thrown out our winger who's got a ball. Right? So this is, I wouldn't say like it's a wasted offense, right? But nothing's happened. Right? Nothing's really happened. Alright, we've pressured a winger. Why did they pressure the winger? Because on the first round, when we had 1 ball and they came up, Nathan just flat out countered straight away, right? And now they're thinking, crap, we've kind of got to lock this guy down, or every time we come up to throw through the middle, he's going to hit someone, right? So now we've talked about this, right? Forcing non-optimal plays, right? Throws, right? And then we're going to end up locking it into that big cross, right? Throws, right? Rush back, throw, right? This is wrong. Why is this wrong? Shouldn't be wrong. Because we've got 2, right? Because we've got 2. That's why. Alright, let's just continue on. Okay. Just continue on for now. The little 2 step up. 2 step up. Okay, looking. Okay. So now we're looking. what's the play, right? It's this one or this one, right? So let's keep it going just a little bit. All right, so we stopped. All right, our momentum's gone, right? So he's done his job, right? And now he should be retreating, right? Okay, now what happened there? Let's have a look. Right, originally he's looking here. Okay, let's go back a tiny bit. I fake. He goes into a blocking stance, right? Nathan's getting ready to throw. Okay. I see. So he had that little dip. Had that little dip to the floor and then he came back up. Right? And that's happening as Nathan throws. So that's going to push his perception of where the ball is off. Alright. Also, we talked about the reaction time, like 0.15, let's just say 0.15. Right? And where is he? Alright, he's in that mid-range. Okay. Kenny is just playing lockdown right now because this is the play. Alright. Mark already threw, right? And this whole game he's been sitting here watching his team die because he doesn't have a ball. Alright. And then even when he did have a ball, right? All the plays were over on this side, right? And he's got this big long cross and he's just sitting there going, if I throw over there, I'm going to get caught. Right? So this is that pressure that builds up, right? We're saying to Mark, hey man, what are you doing? Right? We're saying to this guy, hey man, who are you looking at? Right? Who are you looking at? Right? Right? Forcing all these small micro decisions in short spaces of time, and this is how we're forcing plays into mistakes, right? Whether that be positional mistakes, right? Whether it be we catch people looking at a ball, not paying attention, right? Whether that be applying pressure, right? By making them make a decision or lack of decision making, right? Someone's just sitting there watching their team die, right? It slowly builds up, right? Oh shit, I've got to do something, right? Everyone's going out, I've got to do something, right? And then they feel rushed to do something and they make a silly decision. They throw from they throw from back here, right? And a big cross court because they're rushed to try and make something happen that isn't there, right? Okay. Okay, so they make their call. Just going to do this slow. Right, here we are. Again, asking the question. You're going to throw at me. Right, how are we applying pressure? Right, how are we applying pressure? Okay. Right, I want to see. Nathan looks like he's throwing. What's the body language? Right, what's the body language? What's the body language? Right? Does the fact that Scott is pushing up the court harder than these two have anything to do with your body position? Do you think? Right? As opposed to Nathan's. Okay, and again, make sure we're over in the middle, right? Giving everyone lots of room, right? Again, let's look at how they're looking at the moment. Kind of just like a, yeah, they're kind of getting closer, right? They're kind of fixing it, but it's still a little bit wonky, but it's getting better as the game goes on. Okay. Now again, alright, how does it look? Alright, there's this pattern again. Alright. He goes. Right. You go. He goes. You go. He goes. Alright. Simple. But we're avoiding this big one, right? He went. Right. You go. He goes. Alright, remember, hang on. Let me just explain this. Center goes, remember, he's right-handed, right? So you go, he goes, and then we've got the big cross that we don't want, right? And then Scotty goes. Right? So let's see what happens. Goes into the middle, right? You're looking at this now, right? Straight away you're looking at this guy. Right? And then Mark's job should be just looking at you, right? Looking at you. Alright. Let's play it forward a little bit more. So I get hit. To be expected. Right. Here we are again. Right. There. Right, here we are again in this zone that we've talked about. Ken's popped up off the back line. Nathan's a bit late. Right. Nathan could be popping up and like splitting attention here. Alright. The other thing we look at, they're in a line. So they're kind of, you know, positionally, like as good as it can be. Okay. There's a normal one. There's a normal one. This should be coming, and then this should be coming. Alright. And what happens? The good teams, right? Even the good teams sometimes, right? So the mid-level teams, this one's always late, alright? And against the really good teams, this one's either late or it's on time, right? So what I mean by on time is instead of watching the play, the best players will just be watching him, right? And as soon as Nathan throws, this one's coming straight back into him, right? If we keep playing, Nathan throws, right? This is the correct play right now, right? But ball's left his hand. The ball should have been left his hand as well, right? So now this is either late or it's non-existent, right? This one here. Okay. Okay. You got to think. 0 balls, alright? No balls over here. Hang on. Let's see. No ball. No ball. What if instead of just watching all the way over here, it was already running up? What would the distance be? Right? So there's things that are happening on this court that we can take advantage of and they can take advantage of, but we're just not seeing far enough ahead into the game, right? Okay. Now he's moving up, Alright, he knows that there's a ball advantage. Right? He wants to deny. He wants to deny. Alright, where are we looking? Okay. He knows this is a chance for him to get an out. And remember, like we said, this whole game, we've been asking him the question, right? What's happening on this side of the court? Why aren't you protecting people? Right? You haven't been able to do anything all game, right? All these players are going out. Do something. And now he's thinking, oh, here's a chance for me to affect the game. I've got to do something. So let's just see if he throws, right? Let's just see. Right? He throws a single. Dude, that 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to have 4 here. If not, they've got 3, right? And he throws a single. He gets someone out, right, from the attack line, right? So this all looks good, right? The result is good. But is this a mistake, right? If we had a ball in, right? If we had a ball in, remember we were scrambling to try and get the ball, but we couldn't, right? Right. Look at the formation, right? Is this a rush back, right? Okay. So go up to get the ball. It's fine. Now, no ball, no ball, right? No ball, even though it's there, right? Where are they caught? Again, in this mid zone, right? We are blasting this. We are blasting this, right? Every time. Nathan, arm up, right? Distracting, trying to distract, right? Okay. Ball's hit him and bounced off, and he's only just got his arms to there. Like, you know what I'm saying, boys? Alright? Comes in, that's fine. Alright? If anything, maybe this one could have been held, right? His attack line's back here. Yeah. Alright, it's not as efficient as a shot. We could have had 3, I believe. Alright. 2, 3. Yeah, well, we could have had 3, right? So they come up. Right. Look at this. Kind of in a line. It's pretty good, right? What are we doing to protect? What are we doing to protect? Looks not bad. If we want to counter, right? Remember, right-handed. Remember, in this situation, we could pre-throw too, right? We can pre-throw. We just got to call it. Okay. So, right, they fake, and now all the momentum's gone, right? Their throws are automatically weaker. Is good. Okay. They do some weird cross. Okay. Why are we looking? Alright. Is your job to watch the ball, or is your job to attack? Alright. Counter. There's no ball here. Alright. Okay. Nathan's coming up. Alright. If you weren't looking and you were already attacking, what would have happened here? Right? If you were already attacking, does he get to turn and throw? Right? Who does he look at? Okay, no ball. No ball. Okay. Look at the zone he's in. Okay, in the neutral zone. This is really bad for him right now. This is really bad for him. Okay. Throw came in and he just missed it, right? Okay, outcome bad, right? Outcome bad, execution bad. Right, but if execution good, outcome would have been good. Right. Okay, Nathan follows up. It's out. Right. Okay. Don't mind the little fakes here, alright? We're trying to draw a ball out. Some people like to pre-throw in this situation. Alright, try and catch you off guard. So we do a couple fakes, see what they're doing. Now in this situation too, I wouldn't mind some target acquisition, right? We've already kind of frozen Mark out of the game a little bit. Honestly, I would probably just double this guy, right? I would make, like, this is the easier out in my eyes. Whether we know that or not, I don't know. But to me, this is the easier out. Anyway, let's continue. Like, either decision is fine, really. Okay, we miss. Should be straight out here. Okay, we trade. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, there was no... Like, was there a mistake there? Yeah. I don't really think so, right? I mean, we've got 3. They've got 2. Should we double here? Probably not, right? We don't double. Alright. So, this is fine, right? Everything's all good, right? And this guy just plays it well, right? He rushes back. As soon as that throw comes in, right? He knows it's not him. Now he's pushing up. I want you to imagine he started here, right? And he takes 2 steps, right? 1, 2, he would be here, right? Won't you imagine? Legitimately, he would be throwing at you from about here, right? Are you going to be able to block it? I don't know, right? Mark's a little bit behind because he got thrown at, right? And he's looking, and he's like, oh, what's happening? But he should be pushing up and pressuring Nathan, right? Because Nathan's like, oh, counter, right? They trade, fine, whatever, we'll take it, right? 1v1. Alright, 1 minute left. 1 minute left, we're already up. We can take a draw if we want, it's not a big deal. We don't have to do anything risky here, right? So we got the play ball, he's got a throw. Okay, so one thing I want to just touch on, right? Right, we know 7 meters, right? Making the distance as short as possible. Now, as he's coming up, right? Like to see you getting back a bit quicker, maybe even diagonally too, right? And see if he picks up, right? We want to see if he picks up on that long distance throw, right? Some people aren't aware that it's longer, and they'll just take the long distance throw, and that opens us up for a catch if we want it, right? Or if we want to stall time, it's an easier dodge, an easier block. Okay. So he throws from pretty far back, but just be aware that we are in that mid-range, right? That we don't really want to be in. Okay. block, that's fine. Okay, nice low one. 30 seconds, don't need anything crazy. Okay. That one there we didn't need, right? I'd rather you be in a better position. But again, that's looking what's happening here, right? The distance. It's gone to 8 meters, right? Instead of 7. We also talked about how sometimes throwing straight on, right, is an easier catch as opposed to throwing across someone, right? Or slightly across someone is a harder catch, right? So what we're doing here is we're balancing, right? We're balancing like, oh, is this guy a good catch or isn't he? Right? Do I have a hard throw or don't I? Right? And that's informing whether you want to go diagonal or straight. Five seconds, I think. There we go. Easy. Okay. Okay, this throw can be harder, right? Get it back to me fast, right? Piff it at me if you want, right? Nathan, too far behind, right? It'll be looking to be fast off the rush. It's called a rush, guys. Come on, rush. Rush, right? Kenny, you're still in the back line, right? The attack line's up here. Right, look. Alright, get up. Alright, if you caught this guy's bloody dead. He's nowhere. Alright. Okay. Now, why does this work? I don't know. If you ask me, slightly lucky that this works, right? If anything, alright, the wings are a little bit far up, like they're a little bit far up, considering the momentum that I've got running down the court. The other thing is, it might look like I'm going for Riley, right? Riley's the one that's kind of no ball defenseless, right? But then also, is this a good defensive position, right? Right. This guy in a probably a better defensive position. Alright. And I just sneak it over the top of Scotty's block. Right? Pretty lucky, I would say. Alright. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like everything's done on purpose or everything always works out. Right? That was pretty lucky, I would say. Alright. But we had options here, right? There was an option. This was an option. Right? If we go back just a tiny bit, see if there's any blind spots. If I'd kind of like shifted across a little bit, we could have this angle through here, right? Right. So we have this angle through here where he dodges out of the way and then this guy doesn't have any time to react, right? Okay, so it works out. We take it. Again, right? Mark didn't have a ball, right? He can't protect his teammates and he's just like, bloody hell. Okay, they make the call. Okay, this is looking better. Alright, this is looking good. Alright, again, be over a little bit. Me, at this point, I'm going to be stunting here a little bit more, trying to push them into throwing from the wing a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Some fakes. Alright, they're trying to draw out a ball. This is fine, right? They've stopped moving up, right? So their momentum on their throws are gone, so the throws are less powerful. This is easier dodges for us, easier catches. Right? Throw from the middle. Alright. So throw comes in, let's see if we pop up, right? Do we pop up to pressure? Let's see. Alright. Kenny, a little bit. Nice. Nathan, not much. Alright. Got to do it together. Alright. And again, look at this. Alright. And this is because Kenny faked. He went into block mode. Right? He wasn't focused on pushing back. Okay, so now we're on offense. 3, make the call. Up. I mean, this is asking to be hit, right? Right here. Alright. The pressure that they're trying to place on us, right? Catching, neutral. Alright. So far, like they haven't had any big, well, they had that one cross in, right, when I went out, but I haven't had to like shift over, right, and do anything like that yet. Okay. So, just a bad throw by me. Alright. Okay, we get out nicely. Okay. Again. Right. Okay. How are we pressuring? Okay, so they throw the wing. This is good. They double. This is now a mistake, right? We've got 4. We should have 4. Right? Now it's, are we rushing back? Right? Right? And because they've only got 1 ball, now we're choosing. Alright, are we rushing the ball back? Right? Or are we rushing this guy back? This is what the decision is right now. Alright, let's see what happens, right? So we're going to take, what's going to happen, what should happen, I should say, is we take our 2-step up, right? We look to see where people are positioned, right? And then we're calling ball, which is just, we're both rushing back the ball, right? We can call open, right? Open, which is rushing back the open ball, right? And we don't have to say that this is a rush back, right? Because we're always 2-stepping up, right? And we're looking at the situation, right? We know that they threw too many balls, so they've only got 1. This is always a rush back situation, right? Now, just see what happens. See, you know, maybe they get out really fast, right? And we can call to hold, right? And reset with 4 and then come up and try and put some fakes in and fake someone out, right? Get them out that way. So let's just see. Go forward. Okay. So Kenny's pushed up. Perfect, right? Nathan stopped, but he should be pushing up, right? Right, against good teams, this is coming in. So Nathan's got to be aware to be looking at that, right? Now, obviously, I'm calling 4. All right, Nathan's on the same page of 4, but you know, Kenny's seen something and he wants to go. That's fine, all right? But we've just got to realize what's happened, right? That this is like really out of position, all right? This doesn't even look like throwing at the moment, all right? So we've got to be backing it up, right? Okay, that's a hit, it's fine, right? And we talked about getting hits in this neutral zone kind of area. Look where the balls bounce back, right? We basically get it back. So we've got another 4 ball, right? Now, something we could have called during this game, right? We know that Mark hasn't had many throws in, right? So in this situation, we could literally just double and open, right? And just see what he does, right? We continue to put the pressure on him to make a play. Okay, some nice fakes, right? This is kind of a weird throwing position, right? If this was supposed to be a triple, call it triple here, I don't know. Either way, it was a triple, okay. Then we just messed it up, right? See, Mark knows, right? He pointed at the ball, but it hasn't gotten over there yet, right? Otherwise, be the double rush back. Okay. Trying to take the pressure off of you guys here, right? Trying to draw it to me. Okay. Some of this is my fault because I'm standing up too much. Like I should be a lot lower here. It's just caught me in transition a bit. So let's just see how this spacing looks. Didn't really react to that. Not really sure. Right? There was no real dodge there. I think you could have dodged. Okay. Kind of insane. We've got 3. Okay. Again, like, he's trying to make a play, right? Let's just go back a little bit again. Sorry. Why does he throw here? I don't know, he thinks someone's not watching or something, I don't know, right? Okay, miss him again. And he responds, perfect, alright. Alright, he went. Kenny went. Now, go back. So maybe, it's not too bad. I was gonna say maybe it could be quicker, but I think I kind of like how you step back. How he steps back and like resets his weight to do like a proper throw, not bad. Alright there. That's fine. Okay, and we got 3 again somehow, so something's bounced back, I think, because we doubled them. Alright. So now we're looking, alright. Look how they're trying to protect their players. Alright. You see, moving up the court here. Alright. Should be looking for it. Okay, not bad. Don't mind it. This is good. Okay, I mean, so we can see we're just slacking a little bit on getting out. Alright. And Mark just goes. Alright. This is not bad for Mark. Like this, good decision. Just not enough power on the throw, right? Alright. And now Nathan's calling up, right? So I'm gonna lock him down because Nathan doesn't want him to get the ball, right? It's an out, right? So again, we're creating these little opportunities, these little pockets of pressure, right? Where your attention is split again, you know, and it just leads to an out, right? Okay, now this guy, and we're talking about the neutral zone again. Attention is split, right? And a good catch, right? So let's see. Ethan gets the out, saves the ball, he throws. We've got 2. We've got 3 now. Okay. Okay. We just kind of throw into like that sweet spot, right? That's all that is. Could have kept that lower, and it would be an out. Alright, you could even go headshot, it'd probably be an out. Alright, it just reaction time wise, yeah. Okay. Okay. Remember, we've got 2 balls. Alright, you've just wasted 1. I think you got an out there actually. Did you get an out? You did get an out there, nice. Okay. Again. He was walking into that neutral zone. Alright. Attention split. Okay, he rushes up. This is normal. It doesn't matter, right? 2 versus 3. Okay. Nice. We're looking. Okay, we've got 3. Okay. Had a little pop up. We looked. Is there anything on? Not really, right? Nothing's on. Alright, 45 seconds left. We don't need to do anything crazy. Alright. Alright. Just extending the distances, right? I don't want him rushing back. Alright, he's the threat at the end here. Alright. Good player. Average player. Alright. I want to kind of like take him out of the game a bit, right? So we just keep it simple. We keep it on the opposite side of the court from him, right? And now the pressure's on him to make a play, basically. Alright. It's good, we get out. Okay. We're talking about how are we protecting, right? It's a fake. Right? How are we protecting? Okay. Good dodge. Had a look, but they were straight out. Going slow. Okay. See how he wants to pop up. Alright. Who's watching? Alright. Are they together? Alright. Okay. Again, the little fake. Stop the momentum. Right. Tried to. Alright, another good dodge. Alright, just swindling the time, right? Time's ticking. Pressure's on him to make a play, right? So now he's starting to rush, right? And when you start to rush, all your weight are going on your feet, right? All your movements get a little bit sloppy. Okay. Look at the distance here. Are they together? Alright, are they on the same page? Alright, are they on the same page? Okay, an easy block. Alright, he's wasted the balls. Alright. I pointed, right? They got no balls. I wanted to double rush back, but I'm too far behind, right? So that's fine, we slow it down. Right, nice and low. Take our time, boys, it's fine, alright? You can see, no ball, alright? Now this is free for me. This is free for me right now, alright? Alright? It's like, to be honest, that's a fucking good throw, but also he's forced to come up and do something, right? Like, he's got to win the game. This is that pressure that I'm talking about. Like, over time, pressure's building. What are you going to do? And then you're forced into doing something that you don't want to do, right? And then, you know, someone catches you out with a little pre-throw. So that's all that was. Like, that wasn't fast. It was just a pre-throw. He wasn't expecting it, even though he was looking at me. Right? Even though he's looking at me. Look. He's looking at me. He just doesn't expect this to come in, right? Alright, sneaks under his block. Okay. Maybe he's a bit tired. Right? Maybe it was just a good throw. I don't know. But we've got to look at the situation here, right? He's up there by himself, right? This could have been James. James could have run at him, right? And I could have run at him. Alright, now they've only got one. Alright, we're chilling now. Absolutely chilling. Okay, we lose the rush. Okay. Super far behind, we're going to be faster. Okay. He knew he had 3, right? So now he's trying to pressure us, right? He's trying to make a play, right? This is fine. This is all good. Now we've got 3. Right. Here we are again. Right. Split attention. Okay. We're just playing a little game. It's like Kenny's fumbled the ball here. Okay. Okay. Now Kenny's active. It's looking alright. Say some fakes. It was a good throw, I guess. Right. Tried to counter. Right. I think that was a miss. Kenny draws. This is fine. Alright. If you had kept going, then maybe an issue, but he stopped, so it's fine. Okay, you know, you've got 1, so you're trying to draw the ball. It's fine. It's all completely fine so far. Now we've got 4. 4, but they don't have a ball. Alright, some other things we can look at here when we're trying to pick a target, right? The spacing, right? We talked about this in the video. Talked about this in the intro video, right? About wingers sitting back on the line and what happens to the spacing, right? Look at this. They're all over each other, right? All over each other. Alright. So right now we could be targeting these 2. Alright, or these 2. Right? Now, he gets the catch, right? But bloody hell, that's lucky. Does this bounce off him? Right, this other ball? Maybe it's close, right? But he had no option, right? He had to catch that. He had nowhere to go otherwise, right? And this is what happens when you have those 6, right on the back line, right? You run out of room really fast. But that's also why we double Scotty too. We talked about that earlier, where he's pretty good catch and stuff. So like you have to double him. If you just single in there, he just catches it anyway. So okay, how are we looking here? Yeah. All right. Don't mind the fakes. The fakes are good. Get them to move. All right. Just go back. Okay. Notice how this guy was creeping over. Alright, creeping over. And he kind of had nowhere to go. Like he didn't want to dodge right. He could feel that he's creeping over 100%. Alright. Okay. Just be aware of the patterns. Minute 46 left. Okay, it's bad. Kind of pushes up. You can push up a little bit faster, same. Right? Are they getting caught in that mid-range? Let's see. Okay, let me get out. Right. Okay. Unlucky, just bounced. Right? But that was a really good opportunity, right? Where his attention was split between getting the ball and looking at you. It's fine. Okay, they double. Mistake. Okay. It's a good sync up of the fakes here. Right? Okay, nice. That little fake to stop his momentum, perfect. And now you just get out, right? Yep. So you're just a little bit slow, right? And Mark's just timed you trying to give the ball back, right? So if we take it back just a little bit. Alright, this fake there. Perfect. You hand the ball off now as you're moving back. Alright. What are we doing? This is your guy, right? This is your guy you gotta be watching. Okay. Okay. Talked about holding two balls. Alright, it's dangerous. Okay. Might as well come all the way up. Alright, you're already in a bad spot. You might as well come all the way up. Increase your chances of getting them out. Yeah, look, they're chilling. Okay, just in a tough spot, man. You like got to rush back now and take risks, unfortunately. And that was fine. What happened there was absolutely fine. Alright. Like, this could have very easily been an out, right? And this could have been a catch. It wasn't far off, right? Throw, he gets a good block off, right? And I mean, let's see. I mean, you've basically just thrown at his ball, right? Like he doesn't even move, right? Like if that was at his foot, he's out. Right? He didn't even have time to react. It was just unlucky. Well, let's not say unlucky, but you know, it just so happened that you threw at an angle that his ball was already aligned with, and he got the block off, right? Had it been a little bit lower, like he would have even reacted, and then this one comes in, and this was close to being a catch as well, right? And now the thing I want to see, like, is the distance, right? So you could have been over here, right? And then imagine that distance, that extra distance, this could have been a catch. Right, look, you're not far off. Alright? You hit that and then we win that round, you know? So sometimes those rounds are like that, man. Like you've got to find that split second where they've done something wrong, and that's it. Okay, we draw one, that's fine. This is basically what we want, right? So even though, like, this is kind of funny, right? We've only got 2 balls, right? Alright, and just because I push up, he feels pressured to kind of like stop me, right? Because I could throw here. Like I've already shown this game that even though we had 2, this could be an out, right? Look at the distance. Alright, it's a long way. And we've just given up, or we've pressured them into giving up their 3 ball, right? There's their advantage gone. They won the rush, and now they've just thrown it away. Okay. Okay. Some big fakes, right? Try and get them moving on their feet. Good try. We get out. Okay, tries to do the... get someone not paying attention from the backcourt. It's fine. Right? And again, it's that pressure building that he has to do something, right? Because everyone else is going out around him and not doing stuff. So he has to do something. Okay, it's basically no pressures on the throws here. So yeah, I mean that's a good dodge, right? That's a fair dodge, right? We've got them moving around, right? They're not really sure where the ball's coming from. Right, look at this. Like I said, on top of each other when you're playing with that 6 on the baseline, basically, right? These are opportunities too. I mean, I didn't see this at the time, obviously, but if we had some fakes in, maybe. Alright, cool. They basically do it as I throw, right? But Kenny could also reset this year, maybe. Like if you wanted, like if you really wanted to try and take advantage of that, or maybe we could set it up with a fake and then they move into each other, which is the most likely option, right? So like it would be like Kenny comes up with a big fake, or I do a big fake, right? They move and then Kenny throws, right? But these are things that we talk about in game, right? Whether there's any wing pressure, right? So if there's a lot of wing pressure, right, then sometimes we have to fake to draw out a ball. But at the same time, if there's no wing pressure, right, and our mid's blasting people and they're reacting, then we can add in a fake to get them to react, and then our wingers go afterwards. Right? Okay. Nice. We draw. We pop up. Right. Popped up. Yeah. Half popped up. Right. They're kind of back in the line. So they actually played this one good this time, right? There wasn't much there to take advantage of. Right. What we have been looking for is that kind of stuff, right? But it just wasn't really there this time, right? If we keep pushing up, alright, if we keep pushing up, do they stop, alright, inside the neutral zone? Alright, do they stop to try and defend in the neutral zone? In the mid-range, sorry, in the mid-range. Alright. Okay, why does Nathan throw? right? First of all, he's looking there, but also he's pretty far up, right? Okay, they've got 2, they've got 3, let's reset it. Okay, now we've seen like the momentum they took to the line there, right, was kind of non-stop. At the start of the game they were coming up, they were like stopping, doing a lot of fakes. This time they ran up, right, no fakes, Nathan reads it, and he just throws, right? Oop, no fakes, right? Good. That's absolutely fine. I mean, I think we missed. I can't remember, but right. Pretty much what should happen. Alright, and then do they double? I feel like they must double. Okay. So let's unpack this a little bit. So they doubled, right? This is the thing if we want it. Alright. I'm not sure what happened with Nathan now. Let's just go back just a little bit. Nathan. Oh yeah, that's right. He throws. So he's a bit late on the ball, right? So Nathan only just got the ball. You're kind of up here by yourself. Alright. Continue on. Scotty looked away for 1 second. Right, and it comes in. Why does this work? Because he's already up here and he's looking for that opportunity where someone isn't paying attention, right? That's why that works. Alright. Runs up. Let's watch Mark here, right? Keeps coming back. Right? Look at this. Alright, so now he's got split attention, right? Split attention. He has to block. Now this is free. Okay? So even though Nathan was stuck on the back line, right, he still did something to pressure, right? He couldn't run up, so he threw instead, right? Okay, not bad. Okay, no momentum really. Okay. Let's... Alright. So we've got the suboptimal pattern, right? It's just... How are we protecting, right? How are we protecting our teammates here? Right? Is that the position we should be in? Right? Righto. Right? Is this pattern again? And we already talked about it. Low to mid teams, right? This one always stuffs it up. Okay? So in this case, Ken didn't even have to throw to draw the ball, right? 1, 2, 3, be the fourth. We should have 4 balls now, right? Back over. Oh, it goes back over. Okay. So we've definitely had 3. Throw. 8th misses. Right. But again, alright, when we get that pattern of play, alright, the opposite wing always breaks down. Okay, again, we're looking. That mid-range. Okay. Okay. Mark does well here, right? This could have been a catch, right? I think you had time to turn this into a catch, to be honest. Right. It's fine. Okay, 3v3. Okay, they're throwing some fakes. Okay, the momentum is gone. The throws are going to be slower, which is good for dodges. The double. And now we're both going, right? No ball, no ball. Let's see what happens. Okay. Tick. Alright, absolutely fine. Okay. Just execution. Right? Just mucked up your block. That's fine. Alright. You block it next time. You block like 8 out of 10 of those probably. Alright, now we've got 4. Work together. Okay. It's fine. Barely any time left. Just stay alive. 1 minute. 1 minute left. Gets the hit. Dude, we're up. Stay alive. Alright. Good block. Okay. Still on him. Make him make the play. Pressure's on him. Alright. Bit of a fake. Good block. That's it. The play's over. Alright. We've got 4. We can chill. Alright. We can chill. Or we can both rush back. Right? We can both run at him. If we really want. Okay. We go with the throw. Not so great, right? Alright. Instead of rushing back, we went with the 7 meter throw, probably 8 meters. Alright, looking at this. Alright, we could have rushed him back if we really wanted to. Did he have no ball left? Let's have a look. No. I mean, a bit unlucky too. Like, I think ball went over there, right? I think this could be an invalid throw. But yeah, it's what it is, man. Like, in this situation, we just can't throw a throw there. Like, we're up 2-1. It's like, 40 seconds left. You just got to make him make the play. You can't. You don't have to force anything here. Okay, you just got to go all the way up to the line here. Alright, all the way up. And then you're looking for the catch there. Okay. This could be quicker. This can also be quicker. Alright. Again, be asking for it up at the line. Alright. There's nothing on, that's fine. It's all fine. I like the little pop-up, that's good. Okay. Good, this is good. And then this is just a timing thing, alright? Timing where he just finished his fake, alright? So he can't respond to if I throw now. And this is not really a throwing position, right? So I can just whip one in. Okay. This one, you probably just hold, right? Okay. We draw out the ring throw. Should be popping up. Alright. Popping up, see what they do. See if this guy messes it up. Okay. Okay. If you're popping up fast, right? If you're popping up fast, this is an opportunity, right? Split between the ball and the player. Right? Where's he looking? Right? Where is throwing the ball? What about the player at him? What about the player at him? Right? This is like this. We cannot be lazy on this, on these pop-ups, right? The ball comes in, we're up, we're both up and looking, right? Okay. Okay. So that's two that we've just blasted straight down the middle now, right? Eventually, right, they're going to have to start throwing in, right? If I'm their teammates, I'm saying to them, where's the pressure, right? Where's the pressure? Where's the help? This guy's blasting us through the middle. You guys aren't doing anything, right? Okay. I don't know what this is, that's a mistake. He should never be up getting that ball. Right. Okay. Up. Alright. right? Illegal. This is illegal right now. Okay. Nathan threw him. Nathan got him out. Good. But this is your throw. Right? Okay, we've got 3. We've got 4. Okay. Perfect. Double. That's fine. Right. Even though we gave him all the balls, there's only one of him, right? You can only use one, so it's fine. But he stepped out, so he's out. So, well, it works anyway. Okay. Okay, we can be quicker there, and you've just got to pay attention, to be honest. Okay. What's going on here? Got 3. 3. I'm trying to keep him on the court. Alright, I don't want him to go off to get the ball. Okay, and then this comes just too early, right? She's just throwing the ball back on now, right? We want to get it when it's split, right? When the attention's split. And then also, like, where are we, right? We've got to be up. We've got to be up with him. Okay. Trade. Trade, we get a ball back. Okay, nice. It's fine. Got a ball back. It's excellent. Okay. And then we leave that. Just can't get it. Okay. Nice. Okay, just make sure we're making the calls back at the attack line. This is a bit too far up. Should just be a fake to stop his momentum, right? A fake as you're getting out, right? You want to force him to throw at you, but you still want to have the ball in your hand so that you can block it, right? The other thing we can look at here is the patterns that we were talking about, right? Right, so we start off good, right? We throw, it's fine. Then after the throw, look what happens, right? One person gets out, 2 people kind of stay, right? Look at this. Alright, we've talked about the patterns, alright? This is the thing. Alright, now it's even worse. Okay. And there's no reply, right? We don't get to reply. Good, just remember to pop up. Okay, back out. Okay, did you see that extra ball come over? You both got to go up again, alright? Because there was an opportunity here, alright? They threw the ball in, there was an opportunity to throw there. Just missed it, happened very quickly, you missed it, it's fine, happens. Okay, there's that holding two balls situation again, that's pretty dangerous. Alright. You got 3, so you got to make something happen. Okay, probably throw at someone that doesn't have a ball, right? Okay. Alright, and then this is just standard rush back, right? This is standard. Okay. So this is a bit high, right? Also, you got to be attacking the line. You got to be attacking the line. Right, and then obviously you just got stuck behind Kenny there, right? Okay. Okay, it's easy. They had no momentum at the line. Easy dodge. Okay. Few fakes there to get them moving a little bit. Okay. So if you compare this, Kenny, to the one you did, right? I was trying to play up, but instead of throwing, I hold the ball, right? I draw it into me. Okay. And as soon as it goes, we pop back up, pop back up. Again, if we're popping up all the way, right? Look. Okay. Okay, again, when are they going to close me down? Right? We've been doing this all game. Okay, so timing of the fake, timing of the throw. Right? Instead of watching, should be running. Right? Popping up. There it is again. He has to look to get the ball. You could be up here threatening, right? Okay. Finally, they're like, we've got to do something because they're just killing everyone. Right? Perfect. Alright. Paying attention to your guy, alright? Just go back a little bit. Alright, let's watch and see what you do. Kind of fake, but not really. Okay, so you're looking. You were kind of like watching the ball a little bit, but then you turned around just as he's throwing. Alright, response was good. Not bad. Like, correct play, just, you know, needs to be a little bit faster. But otherwise good, right? Alright. Sometimes I could see that you're like always falling over when you're rushing out. Sometimes it helps if you try and stay lower to the ground when you're trying to rush out, like running backwards. Helps you keep your balance a bit more. Even if it's like even slightly slower, it's easier to dodge. Okay, 2 versus 1. Good dodge. 3. Okay, we're just burning time here. Alright, keeping it on him. Burning time. It's absolutely fine. Okay. Double. Oh. Alright. When we're talking about that long cross that we don't like. Alright. We had plenty of time to set up, right? Ken can slide over. I can slide over, right? This is just us being sloppy, right? And rushing. Like caught up in the moment. Oh, he's just thrown. Let's get him now. But this distance is too far, right? Okay. Okay. Is that distance, right? It's good. Okay, the block, the rush back, dodge. Good. He also did pretty well to get back, like all the way over here. But yeah, nice. Okay. Again, right? We're just blasting him. Pressure's on to make plays, alright? Okay. Just caught you like in an awkward position, right? Because you could step back up here and blast him, right? If you're pressuring as well, if we really wanted to. This is fine. Still a win, right? We draw a ball free. It's good. It's fine. Okay. Again, just gotta aim it lower. Okay, good rush back. Alright, not bad, a little bit slow, but still good. Okay, it's fine. I mean, yeah. That's 4. It's kind of off balance, it's fine. This one's questionable. I know we've got extra balls, but there's no one has anything to protect you. Okay, great catch, right? It's just pressure. He feels like he has to do something, and he's rushed, and it just, you know, we've done it too, where we just saw it straight to people's stomach. It happens, right? Okay, we take a bit of the momentum away from them. It's nice. Okay, again. They're getting stuck in that mid-range, alright? Okay, double. Okay, so again, he couldn't get up the court, so he just threw. So that stopped Mark from crossing, right? And then he went straight down. This is good. Just got to make sure you get back out now, right? Got to get back out now because no ball to protect you. He could come across and kill you, alright? This is still in transit. Okay. And he tries it. Now we've got 2. Three. Oh, we got 3. Nice. Okay. Pretty much got free reign through the middle. Okay. I mean, that's what happens, right? Okay. Again. Split attention, alright? Okay, we're not in a rush here. It's It's like 10 seconds left. Just pressure the throw, take the pace off the ball. This is still fine. Right. If anything. Okay, if anything, right? How are you protecting our teammates, right? Okay. So again, we get the center throw, right? He really wants to do something, right? And we just step up, right? We step up, we fake, and kill his momentum, right? Okay. Super slow to the line, no momentum on the throws. Okay. Again, the pop-up's good. Be popping up a bit more. Okay. Yep. This is my bad. I should be dodging this. Alright. This is obviously coming through. Oops. Sorry. That one's coming that way, right? Am I missing something here? What's going on? Okay. So maybe we can work on the way we're walking backwards here. Alright. Kind of linear, if that makes sense. Should be more like side on, most likely. I don't know. That was just a little bit unlucky, I think. Okay. There's a pre-throw, right? That's the first pre-throw of the game, right? Almost at the end. Alright, and we talked about when stuff happens at the line, right? Oftentimes it bounces back. Alright. Hits in, bounces back for a catch, right? And then Nathan has the right idea, right, in terms of throwing, but it should be Kalen doing that throw, right? We don't want this long diagonal ball, 10 meters, right? It's too easy to catch. Okay. That's fine. I mean, this is a bit crazy at this point, right? We're up, we should just be chilling, taking all the time off the clock. Right. There's no reason to rush here. Okay, it's pretty unlucky. Okay, yeah. Normal. Perfect, right? It's fine. Okay, I think that was alright. I think that was fine. I think you got to stop looking over to see what happens though. I think your focus has to be here, alright? Popping up, popping up. Alright, because there it is. Pass, he's got to look. Alright. You could be at the line now. You could both be at the line pressuring this. Alright. Alright, imagine if the ball was here and here now, right? If we play this properly, this is a free throw on this side, straight down, right? Or at that guy. Alright. So what happens, right? Let's just play this out, right? Let's just get us to the line. Okay. Say, alright, you throw, he throws, we throw, he throws. Right. See how nice that pattern is, right? All of ours are 7 meters, all of theirs are 8 meters. And this could be happening, right? We could be making it this efficient if we pop up and we force the ball to stay in the center, right? But because the balls make it to the wings, right? Now we can't do that anymore, right? Okay. This was nice. Okay, so last time, right, he popped up, but you were like already running back, right, or you just faked and the ball was like over here. Now you're in a good throwing position and you can just blast him, right? Okay. This play, like, this play's good, but I still think, like, if he jumps over that, then we're down to 1 ball. So the outcome was good. Like, the outcome was good, you got him out. But whether the play was correct is, you know, a little bit 50-50. Okay, not bad. Again, popping up, right? We want to trap this ball here. Okay, big dick. Perfect. Okay. Mistakes were made. She said 30 seconds. Catch. Okay, why are we rushing here? Like, there's no reason to rush here. Right, that whole last section, right, it ended 10-12. Like, what was that whole last round? Why would we be rushing so bad? We have to get up in numbers, I guess, right? But we're already up in numbers. So why are we, like, just... Right? We're just going absolutely crazy. Anyways, that's the last round, so that's the end of the review. I know it's a long one, so have fun with it. Yeah, good luck.